Walk me through your day today. What do you do now?
Nothing.
After all of this is done, what time do you wake up? How do you keep yourself busy? What do you do?
Well, I have 6 dogs. I love them. I love dogs. I play with them. I like to keep abreast of international news. I love my dogs. I play with them a lot. I have a few classic cars, which I like to tinker with. But I have an office on the property next door with my staff. And yeah, as I told you, I have running businesses. And so I keep an eye on them. But sadly, a lot of time is taken on unproductive and very expensive legal matters. Sadly, once again, the banks in India, who are state-owned banks, public sector banks, carried their attack on me here even before the UK courts. So as if Indian legal proceedings were not enough. They even came here. Fine, so I have to defend myself.
And the businesses that you run here, they fund the legal fees and everything that you're doing.
There's, let's put it this way, there's enough to go around.
What kind of businesses are here? The same brewery or something else?
Oh, yeah. Basically, say my core business.
Alcohol, brewery, or all that. Yeah. You love it. You love doing the same thing.
That's what's in my blood. You know, I used to joke when I was young. I said I was born in a bottle.
Well, do you feel restricted now? Because you just use word, I was born in a bottle. Do you feel that you have been caged in a bottle again with all these legal matters? Because you don't have a passport. You're a free bird flying around all over the world.
Yeah. So
now you're stuck here.
That freedom went in 2016 when the Indian government revoked my passport. So it wasn't a suspension, it was a revocation. So I knew back then the consequence was no travel, right? So for a guy who used to be on a plane 3-4 times a week, flying around the world, to be in one country for 9 long years, certainly a game changer. It must be. But it's not a matter of life and death. I mean, it isn't that profound because there's enough and more to do and to enjoy a quality of life that, okay, has shrunk in many ways from what used to be, but it's still okay. One must get on and move on.
Does it not bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. Do I look bothered? No,
Not to me.
It's not a question of what is the meaning of do I get up in the morning and wipe my tears away every day? No.
Someday, some point, you're like, I'm done with this. Like, what the hell is happening with me?
What is my solution? What are my options? The government of India has revoked my passport, right? All I can get is a one-way travel pass to India. That's it. What about my constitutional rights that every Indian citizen is entitled to a passport? And what happens if I try to enforce those? It'll drag on for years in the court. By the time I might be too old to travel.
So don't you feel lonely here?
No, well, I have a lot of my friends here in England. A lot of people come and visit me. Well, another one of life's lessons is when times are tough, you realize who your actual friends are. And I have realized that very comprehensively. I mean, those who used to be my so-called buddies who, in times of my heyday, for lack of a better word, are nowhere to be seen.
You used to hang out with a lot of billionaires, Bollywood celebrities, politicians, a lot of people, and your friends from the corporate world. They all stopped taking up your calls?
No. The politicians certainly stopped. And I think as one of the many politicians explained to me, quite truthfully, which I respect, he said, if we are seen to be associated with you, this government will come after us. Because I think in the political world, I think it's pretty well known and more importantly, pretty obvious that this government is after me. So they want to protect themselves. As far as corporate titans are concerned, I mean, Kiran Mazumdar, bless her soul, she's like my sister, makes it a point to be in constant touch, comes to England, we always have a meal together. And like that, there are a few other good friends who keep in touch, but otherwise, no. Certainly not as frequently as I would have been in touch with them or seen them when I was in India and all these troubles hadn't started.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.